Ever since the 20th century, human beings have started to realize that all the competitions, in order to strive for the greatness of one's nation, had resulted in violence, oppression, and injustice. Unified regions have then been established, with a mission to destroy the borderline between nations, culture, and languages. When 10 rice ears of the Southeast Asia were tied together on the blue flag, a unity of our region and a symbol of ASEAN was then created. Theoretically, the unification of the ASEAN nations has started and ended just as the handshake photos were taken. Practically, the power that has driven the nation forward through the ages has always been the power of the young generation, the same power this young lady has in trying to make a better world. Jaruwan Supolrai, or Netting, is a youth of our region, who tries her best in bringing together young men and women to transform the differences into diversity, with straightforward principles to learn, to cooperate, and to open minds. Peace, justice, and fraternity of tomorrow is now rested in her hands and her fellow humans with identical souls. Jaruwan Supolrai is not the only hope of our nation. She is the prototype of the region's members. Hello ครับพี่ Netting. Welcome to U30. I'm just gonna ask you some questions. How old are you?
I'm 30 years old now.
You spent your childhood growing up in the countryside. What was life like back then?
In my hometown,
Yeah.
it was very simple.
Uh-huh.
I ran into the rice field with my brother.
Yeah.
We catch fishes and went into the forest, find a mushroom and bamboo, and we cook.
Which city was that? Which
I
province?
was born and raised in Ubon Ratchathani province in the northeast of Thailand, neighboring to southern Laos.
Do you speak the accent as well?
Yeah, I speak Isan dialect very well.
Cool. Can you tell us about your educational background? Where did you study and stuff?
I went to both primary school and high school in my district, and after that I got a chance to study in a university at Ubon Ratchathani University. I earned a bachelor degree of English and Communication from
that's why you
the
speak so good English.
Faculty of Liberal Arts.
So what are you doing right now as your job?
I'm currently working for a Thai NGO organization, or is a non-governmental organization called Thai Volunteer Service Foundation.
Right. What has been an inspiration for you to devote yourself to these projects?
I think it came from my university time. I start volunteering since I was 20 years old.
20, yeah.
Me and my friend, we founded the volunteer club called the English Crazy Club.
English Crazy Club.
Yeah, we went to the school in rural areas near in Ubon and nearby provinces.
Yeah.
We organized the English camps to the kids over there, and then we inspire them to learn English. And at the same time, we invite the volunteers from all around the world to come and join us. So since that time, I really enjoy, and it's opened my eyes to learn from others, to learn from the kids, to learn from the villagers, and also our volunteer from different places.
So what do you do in these camps mainly? Do you teach them?
We teach English. We teach English, and also we have giving a chance to the international volunteer to teach English for at least 2 weeks. And we also have the cultural events, cultural exchange, we cooking, and we have homestay.
Right.
So in that time, we start to learn the other cultures, and the volunteers also enjoy themselves and open their heart, open their mind to learn our culture. And we also, as students, we also learn
so you
the other culture.
Exchange
Yes.
cultures. That's good. There are a lot of other professions which you could have gone into, like say being a teacher or like a doctor, but why do you choose to work for foundations such as the one that you started?
I think when I look back in the past 10
Yeah.
years that I start volunteering, I think now maybe because of volunteering has
Yeah.
become my way of life. So it's something that I love to do. And another reason is that I love traveling and learning from other people.
Yeah.
And the people in my life who I met, the places I've been, they are source of my inspiration of who I want to be,
Yeah.
what I want to do.
Yeah. Which foundation do you work for right now?
I work for a Thai Volunteer Service Foundation, responsible for the collaboration for the young generation in the Mekong region.
Oh. How did the ASEAN Youth Forum start?
Well, we started in 2009, that's almost 5 years ago. What we believe is that a problem that occurs in the society, we cannot, one person cannot solve the problem, one country cannot. So we believe that with the hands, the helping hands from different group of people from the society, especially from the young, can make a difference. So we organized the ASEAN Youth Forum in the country of in Cambodia, in Vietnam, in Thailand, and the last one that we just organized was in Brunei Darussalam. What we do in the camp is we bring together the young people from the country of Southeast Asian nations. Those guys, they work actively in their community for the social change. They work on the environment, they work on peace building or democratization or education, as well as like a local wisdom, for example. So when they came together, they would share and learn together about the problems, and then they will brainstorm for the solutions, how they can solve the problem. So through this platform, each of youth from different countries, they learn from each other. What I found out is that the young people from Cambodia and from Myanmar, they are very, very active. They eager to learn. They have a very strong passion to work for their community, which is quite different from our Thai people.
Yeah.
This is what I have seen.
They're much more active.
Yes, very, very active, and we don't need to tell them that this is something that they have to do, and then they will get a certificate or the credit for their profile. But what they have done, it is driven from their the power within, the power that they want to make the change in their community. I think it can be understandable because our neighboring countries, like in Myanmar or in Cambodia, they have been, because of the social and the cultural and political context, that they have been oppressed. It keeps them motivating and want to make change. And another point that I have learned is the youth from Brunei, which is quite different because Brunei is
It's
like
rich,
kind of rich
yeah.
country. So what they do is that volunteering or working for society is becoming like a hobby. So they also have a passion to change their society, but in their own limited. And the young Brunei also travel to another country to help the other developing country. From this forum, another activity that we do is that we do the advocacy and campaign.
Yeah.
We voice our concern to the government.
Yeah.
We draft the statement and make the recommendation to the ASEAN states.
Yeah.
This is what we need. This is our future. Like we need a sustainable future for our generation.
Yeah. You talked about peace and harmony in working with other countries. In your own view, what is genuine peace?
Peace to me is must start from myself, from the within. I have to be open-minded.
Yeah.
And learn from others, and also respect people from different cultures and different backgrounds. Through my work that I've been traveling and working with the young people in different countries, I have learned to be open-minded and understand their culture, understand why they have to be like this, why I have to be like this. So understanding, it's the first start of peace. When I work with the young people like from Vietnam, from Myanmar, from Cambodia, I don't understand them. For example, when we release the application form on the project called Cambodian Thailand Exchange Program. From like my perspective, like being Thai,
Yeah.
I just released the application form in online only.
Yeah.
So I forgot that some of the part of the Cambodia they cannot
use online.
yeah, like that. So I just use my Thai perspective. But after that, I realized that we also need to understand other situation.
Yeah.
So that's one part that I learned. Like to understand each other, and it's quite challenging to work with the people from different culture. Peace is something that we can start. We can make it happen. People in the society might think that, oh, you are so idealistic. Peace cannot happen because in the society there's a lot of conflicts and problems, But as long as we open our heart and try to understand and learn from others, I think peace is happen. Peace is the process that we have to work on and learn from it.
Speaking of ASEAN and AAC, can you tell us, in your own view, what's the differences or similarities between these two organizations?
We have heard the word of AEC or ASEAN Economic Community very often, right? From
nowadays, very often.
Especially from the government sector.
Yeah.
In the ASEAN Charter, they stated that there are 3 pillars of the ASEAN. The first one is the AEC, or the ASEAN Economic Community.
Yeah.
The second one is about the peace and security. And the last one is the socio-culture. The ASEAN, it's about people, not only about the economic. So ASEAN cannot move forward without three pillars. In the mainstream media or in the advertisement from the government, they don't mention much about other two pillars like the socio-culture and the peace and security. But they just only mention about the AEC. That's mean only to promote the economic, the growth of the economic. To my opinion, I think they must focus on the people, because the ASEAN community in 2015, we cannot move forward without the people. Even though the ASEAN economic is approaching soon, and there are many investments and many projects. Whatever project happen, it have to respect the basic standard of human rights, and also the social responsibility, and about the environmental sustainability.
What are your thoughts on Thailand right now?
My country, Thailand, I think it's gonna change. We're gonna change from the developing country to a developed country. From what we have seen nowadays, there's a lot of social movement happening. Even though we have seen that we have conflicts in the south of Thailand, we have the unrest, political issue, or other social problem that's happening. Because Thailand is not just Thailand. We have many people from another countries, and it's gonna be ASEAN community in 2015. So we have like a
lot going on.
Yes, a lot to go on, and also a lot of investments coming, and Thailand also do the investment in the neighboring countries. The people are becoming more aware of what's going on and what's happening to the society, becoming more aware, and they stand up and call for their rights, their own human rights. People are more and well educated. I believe we are quite good, and we are going to be one of the good country in the region.
What do you think Thailand will be like in the next 20 years' time?
From my perspective, as I work for the social development or social movement, from my work through the CSO or the civil society organization, we have sown a lot of seeds of the young people who work for their community, who work for their country, and also different parts of the region. I believe in these young people, including me myself. From what we have done, it will bring a big change in the next 20 years. Good start to do this, and keep doing, keep on our passion, our dream, the future that we want to see. So I believe that in the next 20 years, we will have a better and a more peaceful and more justice region.
What will become of you in the next 20 years' time?
I will live a simple life. I will be an ordinary person. I would live on farm. And
will you still be doing these types of projects?
I will set up the learning center. We will have the sustainable living center, which integrate the eco-village farm. Of course, I will still continue to provide the learning space for the young people to come and learn from each other. to help them to realize their dream, their passion, and their potential. Because youth is the most powerful, hopeful time of our life to do anything, to dream the possible dream, and the youth will be the one who direct and shape the future of our generation.
Thank you very much. If little drops of water could make an ocean, Jaruwan Supolrai is the very first droplet in the very first wave. A droplet that will soon become the hope of ASEAN and the hope for the peace in the world.